What's good? So, the vid got me. I have COVID-19. Fuck COVID-19. It's not even like bad. Like the first time I had this shit, bruh. Oh my gosh. I got it 2 days before Christmas. I didn't test negative again until 2 days after New Year's. So I literally missed the whole holidays, and I was so mad that year. I was going through it in that fucking quarantine, bro. Shit, it was bad. But it's not that bad this time around. I'm grateful for that. My family, they have COVID too, so we just been kind of roaming around the house. I don't have to stay to my room, which is cool. You know what I'm saying? So we went to New York to go see my sister. Great times. So many buildings. There was all types of different sights to see. You know what I'm saying? We were only up in like Upper East Manhattan area. So I seen Times Square. I was in Times Square most of the time, honestly. Like when I wasn't at my sister's school, my sister, she had a performance out there. She goes to Juilliard. She's brilliant. Love her. Yeah, I just enjoyed New York. I wasn't expecting to enjoy New York the way I did. I'm Cali, SoCal, through and through. Know what I'm saying? I did enjoy New York a lot. It was a vibe. The energy there was good. The cons and stuff that a lot of people give to New York about like the people kind of being like rough exterior type. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit is true. But like they cool peoples, you know what I'm saying? Like especially once you get to talk to them and you get to know them and stuff, it's cool. They all cool. One of my closest bros, he's from New York, you know what I'm saying? Shout out X. Shout out! Yeah, bro, like it was a great time, honestly. Great time. I had two friends that were out there like just randomly. I wasn't expecting them to be out there until like I got out there and they told me that they were gonna be out there too. And I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? So, had the link. But shoot, one of my shit. One of my homegirls, we were walking through Times Square. Baby Spider-Man. Why we almost get stuck up by Minnie Mouse, bro? It was Minnie Mouse, Batman, and Optimus Prime. Hold up, real quick. I just realized it was so cold out there. Optimus Prime is wearing a hood. I didn't even peep in person. He's wearing a hood. All on Times Square, man. We're walking through, minding our business. I'm over here trying to record the whole fucking Times Square view that I had. It was a vibe. Feel me? Like everything was good. It was just vibes. And then I don't know where my homegirl gets snatched up by Minnie Mouse. She's like, "Hey, let's take a picture." Da 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 da. I was about to go. I was gonna take the picture for her. I was like, "Okay, fuck it. Like, I'll take a picture." You're like, "Yeah." And then Minnie Mouse was like, "Oh, do you want to take a picture? You get the picture. Get the picture." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I'm in the picture. I love Optimus Prime. That's my guy. Batman's cool. I fuck with Batman. Yo, this
you turn that guy into a plant.
This nigga is superhuman. Just beats the ever-living shit out of this dude. I mean, he's beating everybody's ass, but this dude was getting it bad.
Tanks the bullet.
Nah, no flinch is crazy.
It's like right here when you know that you're cooked.
Yep,
Cooked.
Barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert.
Bro, I see Optimus Prime. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I'll take a picture of Optimus Prime, especially like you're taking my phone from me to go take the picture. I'm like, all right, I'll go take a picture of Optimus Prime. Shit, thank you. Kindness, you know what I'm saying? Shit, so we go to take the picture of Optimus Prime and then and Batman, and they give me the phone back. I look at the pictures; they're kind of mid, like kind of zoomed out and shit. But the pictures are mid, and I look at them. I'm like, all right, cool. Let me give them a little tip or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they said they accept tips. I'm like, all right, let me give them a tip, man. They were mid pictures, so I'm sorry, bro. You got a $1 tip. I need better pictures if you're expecting it. I wasn't even trying to take the pictures. I didn't want the pictures. My homegirl didn't want the pictures. She got snatched up. I got my phone snatched, so we were taking pictures. And they said they take tips. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, man. I have money out there so I can have food and I can buy some like gifts and shit, some souvenirs, and like buy whatever out there for the time being. I wasn't really out there trying to take pictures, so I'm like, all right, fuck it, bro. I'll give you a tip. Give him $1, bro. Mid ass fucking pictures. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. They got so bad. It's like,
There's $1 for 3 of us, bro.
I'm Like, bro, I'm sorry, I didn't want to take the pictures, but look at these. I showed them the pictures. I'm like, these pictures are kind of bad, bro. Like, I mean, if it's that deep, bro, I'll delete the pictures. Like, they're not good pictures though. Like, they were like, oh, $5.
I'm like, bro, $5?
Like, are y'all taxing me to take? Like, I didn't know I was being charged for these pictures. I'll delete these motherfuckers. I don't even need them. They're like, nah, bro. Like, just give us more money. $1 for 3 of us. Come on, bro. And then Batman starts trying to walk up on me. I'm like, bro, hey. Like, bro, don't walk up on me for $5, bro. Dead ass. Like, no, I'll delete the fucking pictures. And we were just walking away. I was like, bro, fuck that, bro. They kind of killed my vibe. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad for like the next 10 minutes or so, but it was cool. You know, fuck them. Like, we just vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just kept walking and shit. I was like, bro, there's no way I'm about to get fucking jumped by Minnie Mouse. Batman. And Optimus fucking Prime.
No, Optimus!
Bro, I try to give Optimus the $1 because I'm like, bro, I was trying to hand him the dollar. I'm like, bro,
Do y'all want the fucking tip or not? Do you want the tip or not?
it's like, they were like, no, $5. I'm like, all right, bro. Optimus was the only one not talking. You know, Optimus, bro. Like, that's a real ass, bro. So I'm like, okay, Optimus, it's cool, bro. Here, let me hand you the $1. But his hand, like, he had like robotic hands. So he tried to take the $1. But his hand it obviously wasn't his hand. It was like a stiff ass fucking, you know, metal arm or whatever. And I was like, oh yeah, you probably can't grab that. So I just like, I gave it back. I tried to give it to Minnie Mouse. I was like, do you want the $1? She was like, $5. I'm like, bro, fuck it, we're leaving. So that was New York. Great time. A lot of dancing involved. When we get back, my baby sister tells the group chat that she has COVID. My mom, she was also feeling sick and, you know, really jacked up. I was all right towards the end of my first day back at work. And then once I was leaving, I was like, ah, shit, like, I'm starting to, like, feel like that sickness in the back of my throat. I was like, that's not good. And then, you know, once we seen that she had COVID, and then my mom tested and it was immediately positive. So I was like, let me stay my ass inside for the next few days. But yeah, it's been like a week. The worst part of COVID is gone. And now I'm quarantining in my car. I'm tired of being inside. I just wanted to make a little quick video about like what this next year's about to be looking like, man. I still got to cancel my ESPN Plus subscription. I've been kind of lagging on that, but I definitely need to do that. Fuck ESPN Plus, specifically Plus. Terrible for the last 5 years was it? Oh my gosh, bro. Like all the times I was stressing because the shit's tweaking out, all the fucking customer service people I had to call because the fucking shit is tweaking out. Yeah, fuck ESPN Plus. Paramount. I need to get a Paramount subscription. And the good thing is I can watch more than just UFC on Paramount because ESPN Plus, it was like, bro, what the fuck else was I going to watch on ESPN Plus besides like a good PFL card, you know what I'm saying? But like, that's not all the time. So I ain't really have much to watch on ESPN, so I'm kind of glad that that's just cooked. Bro, these fucking matchups coming up, bro. Fuck. I'm not happy about Armin getting, you know, cucked out of his opportunity. Literally thought Dan Hooker was the sacrifice. That wasn't the case, I guess. Dan Hooker's death means nothing to people. But it's all good, I guess. You know, at least there's an interim title. Whoever wins gets extra money, championship money, I guess. But I mean, aside from that, like, what the fuck, bro? Like, Justin Gaethje does not deserve it, but you know, he threatened retirement, so boo-hoo. He got the title shot that he wanted. And I guess he has a solid chance against Patty. I mean, if it hits the ground, he's cooked. That's for certain. I mean, on the feet, as far as I'm concerned, Patty if he still has that chin up, he's gonna get cracked. And I mean, yeah, Scousers, they don't always get knocked out, but shit, if that chin gets tapped too much or right on the right spot, bro.
Unusual entries. He was being chaotic in his entries. He did the side, he came over the top. Unbelievable.
I know Scousers sleep. Scousers do sleep. So, I mean, it should be an interesting matchup for what it is, but I don't like what it means to the sport because at this point it's not really sport based. It's just popularity based. And so I was a fan of Ilya. Then I started disliking Ilya because he knocked out my peoples. I became a bigger fan of Ilya because, you know, he's fucking great. Now I'm just like, Ilya, bro, like, what the fuck? Really? Like, we only get to see you once a year, maybe. Well, hopefully he fights next year. I mean, hopefully he gets his stuff resolved with his family and stuff. You can't really do much about that. But I mean, even before that, it's like, bro, you had all this time, bro. We had all this time for another fight, and he just didn't fight at all this year after knocking out Charles. And it's like, fuck, bro. Like, Charles already done redeemed himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's just like, bro, like we get one thing of greatness out of you a year. We get one thing of greatness from Hamza, and I mean, I don't even. It was dominant what he did to Dricus, but I mean, shit, bro, like that's all we get for the year. And then now he's not gonna fight again until 2028. Like, who knows when this man's coming back? I mean, he's hurt, he's sick, he's injured. There's always something. We got that going on. I'm happy for Charles and Max. That's gonna be. I mean, I'm excited as fuck for that one, bro. Give me all that, all of it. Wait!
Not quick enough, nigga.
That's just greatness in a bottle. You know what I'm saying? I need that. Volk versus Lopez too. Brother, so I just don't understand how Volk's very last fight was winning the belt back, you know, vacant title, whatever, but it's very last fight of Volkanovski that we have seen was him, you know, masterclassing. I don't want to say master. It was a great performance against Diego Lopez. He got dropped, yes. So that's why I can't say it was a masterclass, but it was near masterful performance, you know what I'm saying? And he got the belt back. You love to see it. But brother, like, now we're going to be, what, a year or so later? You know, Lopez got him a good fight in. You know, he showed some slight improvements, more patience. But, I mean, he's younger than Volk by however many years. And Volk is just getting older at this point. He already got dropped in the first fight. Who's to say if he gets caught with the same exact punch in this next fight, he doesn't just go out? That's what we're dealing with here. And that's what makes it feel like, you know, they're kind of just conspiring against Volk. I hope the MMA gods do something, man. You know what I'm saying? We had that situation a year or two ago with Volk and Yair. They were supposed to fight again or some shit. And they were trying to, like, cherry pick Yair a title shot. Another one, I should say. And I forgot what happened. I think Yair got injured or something, so then they just gave the fight to Lopez. I think that's what that was. I think that's how that happened. But I mean, brother, like, do we have to really hope that Lopez gets injured? Like, I don't want to hope that. I don't hope that. I don't want Lopez to get injured, but like, fuck, bro, like, why the fuck are we getting these dumb ass fights? It just doesn't make no sense. Like, it's just all popularity based or something, but I don't know, bro. I just feel like if the UFC keeps spitting on our face and we just keep, like, you know, taking that shit, bruh, we're not going to get anything better. Like, nothing's going to get better from that. I mean, I don't know what exactly we have to do. Something has to give, bro. Because I'd be damned if I see Volkanovski get laid the fuck out and slept because he was, you know, about to 50-45 Lopez, and then he gets caught in the last second. I mean, yeah, that's part of the sport, but, bro, there's always going to be something in the back of my mind that says that Lopez got not hand-fed or, you know, there's no hand-feeding Volk to anybody because Volk is Volk, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get a scrap out of Volk regardless. Even Ilya was marked up. I mean, I don't know if Islam was too marked up in the second fight, but I'm saying he got caught early. It was an early fight. It was a quick fight. So there's no hand-feeding Volk to anybody. It's not going to be an easy fight regardless unless he gets caught early. But at the end of the day, Volk's chin was never the greatest, and now he's older. So, and his very last fight, he got dropped. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how I feel about that. But in Volk we trust. Hopefully Volk is able to just, you know, do what he does. I mean, it's going to be hard to finish Lopez unless... It's going to be hard to finish Lopez, bro. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you, man. But if Volk can do what he did in the first fight, you know, maybe he has enough in his chin juice to get, you know, dropped once or twice before he goes all the way out. You know, that'll be cool, I guess. But I just don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Well, there's a couple other good fights, too. Honestly, 325, the whole 325 card looks good. We're definitely going to talk about that more in detail. I don't want to talk about too much without Esteban. We could have that to talk about together so we can have like a conversation on it. Strickland versus Hernandez, that's going to be a good scrap. I hope Hernandez wins. I want to see Hernandez match up against Hamzat.
But I wouldn't.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to see Sean Strickland in another championship fight, but I mean, he's telling us in training, in the training room, that Hamzat was, killing everybody. Do I really want to see him get killed on live television?
The Chinese slut. That little Chinese slut. Chinese government whore. Izzy is China's slut.
I mean,
Everybody.
so Hamzat versus Strickland wouldn't be a bad idea for sure. I wouldn't mind watching that. But in terms of like, I think matchup wise, especially, Hernandez just matches up against Hamzat a little better. But I don't know. We gotta see. We gotta see how him and Strickland does. So Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Oliveira. That should be an interesting scrap. Something tells me Mario Bautista is gonna be able to just kind of veteran his way out of that fight. Like kind of do his little clinches against the cage. Smart boxing timing. Fundamentals. Some good 1-2s. He could get caught though. I mean, Oliveira, he hits people with some crazy, surprising shit sometimes, but I mean, I don't know, man. Sometimes, like, a style like that's kind of wild and reckless, entertaining and explosive and very flashy, fun to watch. But a lot of times, like, when those type of styles, they kind of get figured out pretty easily by the more fundamentally sound fighters. And, I mean, as much as people do shit on Mario Bautista, he's pretty fundamentally sound. So I think a fundamentally sound Mario Bautista should be able to beat an explosive, flashy Vinicius Oliveira. But hey, this is why we watch. So I'm excited to see it. I think Horiguchi should probably run through Albazi. I mean, I'm really excited to see what Horiguchi does in this new revitalized form of himself in the UFC. Shit, bro, he's getting up there in age, so he's definitely gonna have to put a move on it. But I'm excited, bro. I mean, he fucking ran through Tagir Ulanbekov, so I'm excited to see what that looks like. Yeah, man. I mean, shit, 2026. What fights do y'all want to see this next year? Shoot, something I really do want to see this next year. There's a couple good scraps that I would actually want to see. We gotta get Armin and Ilya in there, bro. Like, I don't know if that's ever going to happen at this point, but we'll see. I do want to see Ilya versus Armin, though, but if not, I definitely want to see Armin get a chance to fight for the belt. Damn, bro. Like, y'all, stop hoeing Armin, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not even the biggest fan of the dude. Like, he's kind of boring on the mic sometimes.
I was expecting this. I'm so happy to be here and especially fight for the contender number 1, and I'm so excited to beat him, and I know I can do that, and I'm gonna fight for the title.
Question for the champion, Whaley.
And I mean, he's not even the most prolific finisher or nothing, but I mean, shit, bro, he's fucking skilled. The man is good. He's fucking talented. He's athletic. The man he did a backflip on the. So yeah. If we can see Islam versus Ilya, I'd like to see it. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like at 170, Islam just might be a little too big for Ilya, especially if Ilya is going to just now be moving up, testing that fade and with the new added weight on him. So, I don't know, man. We'll see. But I wouldn't mind seeing Dan Hooker in a BMF title fight this year, too. He has to get through BSD. To show that he still has some name value, some skill, some relevant skill in 2026. He got ran through Armin, but I mean, it's Armin. Bad matchup for him. I mean, we all kind of had an idea that was going to happen anyway, but I think he should have a solid scrap against BSD. I don't know. I don't know if I trust BSD all the way yet to be like, he's a terrible matchup for Hooker. But he has an interesting matchup against Hooker, like in terms of like Hooker's gonna have to be defensive, grappling a lot, but he's also gonna have to capitalize and hurt BSD when he can, which is why I think he should win the fight. I think he should be able to catch BSD with something. That chin of BSD, buddy. I don't know about it, but he's good. So I feel like he's gonna be an interesting matchup just off rip for Hooker, just off of his style. I want to see Hooker versus Oliveira, bro. I don't know why I want to see it. I feel like it's because Hooker's really the reason why we call Charlie Olives. You know, he gave him that nickname all those years ago. They were supposed to, they could have scrapped her. I mean, especially like around the time Dan Hooker, after the Dan Hooker versus Poirier fight, like around that time, like when Dan Hooker was kind of, he started losing after that a little bit. Like that chin needed to recover a little bit. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think Hooker versus Charles should be a good little 1 or 2 round fight, you know, a good little explosive finish, but it'll be a scrap for sure. But yeah, we got to get Dan Hooker in the BMF title fight if he shows out against BSD for sure. Shit, bro. Izzy, my guy. We need to get him a win before he gets up out of here, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. I don't know when he's gonna fight again, but fuck. Give him Kopylov or something. Give him Paulo Costa. Yeah, give me Paulo Costa again. Give me Paulo Costa again, man. Yeah. There's a lot of good fights to look forward to for sure. That I'm sure they're gonna keep dropping. I'm lying to myself. They're gonna keep making bullshit fights. They're gonna keep making bullshit matchups. But we could hope, right? We could hope. Corey Sandhagen versus O'Malley this year. That'll be fun. I don't know how that'll shake out, but hopefully we can get that matchup this year. Song Yadong versus O'Malley should be fun though. That should definitely be a good little scrap. I think I got O'Malley in that one. Early prediction. Feel like he should be able to outclass Yadong. Yadong has some pop in them punches, man. I don't know, man. I still feel like I still have a sour taste in my mouth for the way that he beat Cejudo. I feel like he should have been able to probably outclass Cejudo a lot easier than he did. And he was winning the fight, don't get me wrong. But those eye pokes were real, man, and he kept going out there with his fingers extended. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. He's a cheater. Straight up, he's a cheater. And I don't like cheaters. I think I got O'Malley in that fight. Yadong has to show me that he can win against a high-level opponent and not cheat. That's where I'm at right now. And you're only good as your last fight. The last fight that I seen of him, he was poking people in the eyes. So, and the fight before that, he got Piotr Jan. So, and I mean, Piotr's a champion. So, amen. I love Piotr Jan. I'm happy that he got the belt back. I'm probably going to see the trilogy against Merab and maybe a trilogy against O'Malley should he win. I'm sure they're probably itching to get him back in there against a title challenge. 2 rematches that we get this next year for Jan, assuming he fights like twice this year. Usually he's been fighting about twice a year. So got to see Cyril Gane and Tom Aspinall run that shit back. Tom Aspinall's getting surgery. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like how? I mean, he really got his eyeballs fucked up and all that shit that Dana was talking and everybody was kind of shitting on him. I mean, if this man really does have to get surgery, that's not a good look on the UFC for the way that they handled that. But that's got to be a disqualification, right? Like, I just don't understand how it's not a disqualification, man. Like, he poked the man in the eye, like, so bad to where he couldn't continue. Like, that was bad. We might see Pereira at heavyweight this year. Are we going to get Pereira versus Carlos Ulberg? I don't know. Maybe. And if we do, I just don't think that goes good for Ulberg. But, I mean, he has a puncher's chance, I guess. But I think after that, if we do get that fight, I just don't see Pereira sticking around at light heavyweight too much longer, especially he's been talking about moving up to heavyweight. We could see a potential triple champion this year, which is big. But, I mean, circumstances allow it. And the heavyweight division is so fucking weak right now. If Pereira has to fight somebody that's just going to strike with him, I don't see a lot of people winning a striking matchup against Pereira that's not named Israel Adesanya in his prime. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to see Islam versus Morales a little bit. Low-key, I do want to see that. I hope Usman doesn't get a cherry-picked ass title shot. He does not deserve it. I love Usman. He doesn't deserve the title shot. Ali Abdelaziz has a really weird morphed shaped head.
Really? Why is it built like that?
I just don't think. Yeah, Islam versus Usman. I think that's just like it's an interesting matchup. Yeah, in their primes, but I think Usman still has to show that he's not that he's in his prime, but Usman still has to show that he has a lot to show for me. I'm sorry. I mean, I wanted Buckley to win. I like Buckley a lot. I think Joaquin Buckley is cool. He has a really big hole in his takedown defense, man. I thought his takedown defense would have been better than that. Not that he came from wrestling, but I thought he wrestled in high school or in college or something like that. He got ran through by Usman. And now Usman thinks that he deserves a title shot after being, 1-3 in his last 4 fights. So it could be one of those situations where Buckley isn't as good as we thought he was, unfortunately. But we do have to see. I think Buckley is good, but it could have also just been a bad matchup, you know? Like, Usman's he's tricky, man. He's a former champion. That's Buckley's biggest step up in terms of, like, name value and who he's fought. In terms of skill, Usman is definitely the most skilled fighter. Maybe not in his current form when he fought Buckley, but he's still the best skilled fighter that Buckley has fought. And experience, too. Come on now. You can't, that's priceless experience that Usman has. In, 5 defenses or something like that. You can't put too much on Buckley, but you also can't give Buckley too much, I don't think, for being such a big and crazy name that Usman beat that to where he just deserves to fight against Islam. So I don't want to see that yet. I want to see Usman maybe fight Shavkat. Usman versus Shavkat. That's the fight to make, I think. I'd even give Usman versus Ian Gary. That'd be a good little scrap. But if you give Ian Gary the title fight over Morales, you could give him that argument that he deserves that over Morales. Then I want to see, give me Morales versus Usman. I think that'll be an interesting little scrap, especially, we got to see where Usman's at, man. I mean, real talk. There's no way that he gets to beat Buckley, which, I mean, Buckley is, I want to say he was in the top 10. Now we got to see you fight a top 5 new generation fighter, because we seen you fight a top 10, but, like, that's still... They're 1-3 in the last 4. So, I mean, we got to see Usman against, like, somebody in the top 5 currently. Van versus Pantoja rematch. I don't know if that's going to happen immediately. Probably not. We probably will get Van versus Tyra or Van versus Cap. Ooh. So, Manel Cap has titties. Some gynos. And he hits pretty hard now whenever his cycle. So Manel Cap, he hits hard. He has inconsistent power with me, bro. Sometimes he knocks people. Sometimes he drop people in TKO. Sometimes he poke people in the eyes. Sometimes he can't drop people. And then you just see him sleep Royval. So I don't know, man. I feel like he could catch Van if they're just, throwing hands. I think Manel Cap's probably the more polished striker overall. Like, he has more weapons, but Van, he has the things on him, you know what I'm saying? I feel like if they're going to war and Manel Cap is just fucking scrapping and he's not really, like, trying to be too technical, if they're just having a back and forth war, I think Van should be able to win that as long as he moves his head off the center line and he's not getting cracked with shit.
Hey, bro, move your head. That jab is just eating him. Move your head.
I can see Manel Cap catching Van too. So that fight's kind of up in the air. I think I'd lean towards Van because that's my guy. And I feel like he has maybe a speed advantage. I wouldn't say maybe a power. I don't think he has a power advantage. He has a hand speed advantage, I think. I think Manel Cap might be faster overall, like footwork wise, maybe. I gotta, like, really watch film on that to, like, confirm that, like, with myself. But I think Van has the quicker hands. And I feel like that should be an interesting matchup. It'll be a good scrap regardless. And they're going to strike it out. It'll be a good scrap. But if Van fights Tyra, I think Van should be able to work Tyra. I feel like he should be able to stay off the ground and put hands on Tyra. Similar to what he did to Ray Saruya. But I think Tyra's better than Ray Saruya. So it'll be a better scrap coming from Tyra. We got to see how it plays out. But, I mean, we got to see how Pantoja comes back. I don't know. It's just unfortunate how that happened. But, I mean, we're here now. Yeah, flyweight is interesting right now. Okay, so Natalia Silva is fighting Rose Namajunas. That should be interesting. I think she should be able to rat-a-tat-tat Rose a little bit. Pitter-patter her a little bit. Throw some kicks in there. Out footwork Rose. It's not that I think she has better footwork than Rose, but I definitely think she's more light on her feet than Rose for sure. I need to see a side-by-side comparison of the two, but I assume she's a little bigger than Rose because this is her natural weight class at 125, and Rose moved up from 115. But that's just an assumption. I'm not too. I need to see him side by side. I think Silva should be able to win that matchup, and then get a title shot against Shevchenko, and we'll see what that looks like. Could be another lesbian sex movie from Shevchenko. You know, could get some more wrestle fucking from her. We got Amanda Nunes versus Kayla Harrison. We got to see where Nunes is. But if this is Nunes, like, coming back and she still looks about 85% the same, 80% the same, I feel like I just need to see Kayla Harrison tested a little more. She lost to Larissa Pacheco, I think her name is, in PFL. She whooped her the first, 3 times that they fought, and then they fought a third or fourth time, and then Pacheco beat her. And then I think is that when Harrison left? I think, I don't know. I think if Amanda Nunes comes back at least 85% of what she was before, she should be able to win the belt against Harrison. I got to see Harrison be comfortable on the feet. I don't think she's completely comfortable on the feet yet. You got to be ready to throw some things against Amanda Nunes, bro, because she's throwing things back at you. She's throwing shit at you. So you got to be ready to strike with her. Unless you're just going to get her on the ground immediately, but I mean, we'll see, right? This is what Harrison does. So, yeah, Wei Lee. I hope she goes back to 115 and just defends that belt. Yeah. A little too small for 125. But, hey, man, that's just me spitballing some ideas, you know what I'm saying? Please like and subscribe. This is that. Y'all be easy. Love y'all. And happy holidays. Enjoy your holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy New Year's. Happy Kwanzaa. Yeah. Ali, fix your head shape, brother.